The explosions ended up in a series of chain explosions, making the whole city lit with firepower. The mortars kept shooting chain explosions in a row. Most of the angels were swept away in the barrage of high-intensity explosions. Spearman Kyungsu says that the effects of our newly made chain explosion rounds are amazing, while Hanho requests the engineers to keep pouring more rounds onto the angels. Sungwoo is thinking that these are special rounds made using the World Tree. With their explosion, they simultaneously wipe out the area and also have a 40% defense penetration effect. The mana batteries developed in China were used in the making of this cannon that can shoot these rounds without stopping. One of the operator orders others to quickly change the batteries and reload the rounds. Sungwoo is thinking that this is an infinite firepower strategy completed through the Magi-Tech technology of Korea, United States, and the Chinese server. And it's working well. Hanho informs Sungwoo that they have 1 minute left. Sungwoo says that it's time to prepare even a bigger one. There is a huge dead monster loaded in a humongous catapult, and it is being operated by high-level magicians. This is a mechanical catapult made by weaving together vines of the World Tree and tendons of an ogre. They also threw an ultimate rank corpse explosion that uses the Summon Victor. Using the catapult, they target the portal where the angels are coming from. Once the catapult is fired, it pierces through the angels on its way like butter. It finally hits the portal, ending up in a blast so huge that it can be seen from miles away. Sungwoo's main screen gets filled with notifications stating that he has killed an enormous amount of angels, including normal angels and high-level officers. Sungwoo is thinking that the angels made his plan more simple by descending in orderly fashion, and way more angels were clustered together near the portal. The sky is filled with stone pieces and angel corpses. The main base of the angels is destroyed. Now they just have to wipe out the remaining angels. The special attack squad is taking care of the angels pretty easily. With this battle, the Koreans have once again smashed the invasion of the angel faction for good. Meanwhile, in the Taiwan server, the players are about to face the angels. The angels easily penetrate through their supermassive barrier, and the Captain Chen orders the non-combatants to move inside the bunkers. Captain Chen tells his fighters to hold on for just a bit longer, but they lose faith and start retreating with the non-combatants as well. It turns out that they are waiting for the Necromancer to come and help them, but the angels are wreaking havoc among their ranks. The Taiwanese players request their leader for help, but he is useless in front of these monstrosities. Even Captain Chen gets snatched by one of the angels. All of a sudden, the angel which kidnapped Captain Chen feels a piercing, killing intent behind him. It turns out to be Jisoo Yun, who slashes the angel into 2 pieces. The Taiwanese players get a little bit of hope after seeing the Valkyrie of the Korean server. Jisoo Yun tells Captain Chen to stand up as they need to quickly defend against the invasion of Taiwan. And there are many more servers waiting for them to come to their aid. Captain Chen asks if they are going to help China next. Jisoo Yun informs him that Sungwoo already went to the Chinese server and cleaned it up. They will now gather up and go even further. After some time in the Vietnam server, a huge blast blows up a big defensive structure. One of the players informs his commander Hoang that their last defense line has collapsed, and the survivors from that defense line are retreating here. Hoang is quite pissed at the demon worshippers who betrayed them and helped the demon race. Those were people who had withdrawn from the demon faction through an agreement, but they stabbed them in the back at the most critical moment, and the commander Hoang is even wondering if those fools even know which type of future they would bring upon themselves by obeying the demons. Hoang gets stunned by a loud and disgusting sound coming from outside, which says that he can smell the commander inside. A huge demon tears up the roof of the building, and he tells them that it's the smell of the weak, the smell of prey, and the smell of despair. The demon worshipper tells Hoang that it's his first time seeing him this miserable, and that's why he should have made the right choice. Hoang tells this demon worshipper piece of shit to shut up. Commander Hoang previously told them that they need to join the World Tree faction for the future of mankind, so he mockingly asks Commander Hoang about where they are now. The demon worshipper tells Commander Hoang to die regretting his choice, as he gives the demon a go-ahead to finish him. But before he can do anything, he gets crushed by the divine black tortoise. The crushing wave of the divine turtle was so huge that it swept away the demon worshippers as well. Hanho tells the Vietnamese players to not worry, as the divine Asura Hanho, along with his divine black turtle, is here to help them out. Hanho accidentally starts helping the demon worshipper as he thinks that he is a survivor, not knowing that he ended up like this because of him. Soon, the Chinese and Koreans band together to get rid of the demons. Commander Huang has no idea about where did so many of these soldiers pop out from. One of his men informs him that this is the World Tree faction. No, it's safe to say that they have already become the mankind's main force. Sungwoo asks him if he is the commander of the Vietnam server, and he replies with a yes. Sungwoo says that there is one thing he needs to ask him. Sungwoo asks him if he is planning on joining them, and Commander Huang happily replies with a yes. Finally, with this one, they have already cleared 7 servers. The absolute races have made a mistake. They must have believed this event would be the chance to take back the initiative. On the other hand, it's also an excellent opportunity to take out their remnants. Sungwoo is thinking that they are touring the world right now. They will rally all forces and eliminate the remaining followers of the absolute races. After this war ends, the control authority will be completed on its own. Meanwhile, in India, inside Mumbai city, an angel faction portal just opened up. The Indians are happy that the door to the sky has opened. Their leader tells them to worship this pillar of light. A huge angel-like figure appears out of the portal, and they call him the emissary of God. They inform him that his longtime servants have been waiting for him. The angel compliments them by saying that they are commendable ones. The leader of the players says that in order to repress the disaster and receive the salvation of gods, even against the nonsense of the evil forces called the World Tree faction, we have been waiting for you without succumbing to them. There is not even a faction conflict here in Mumbai. As they have finished all players who supported the World Tree faction, the angel tells them that their contribution is really commendable. The angel further states that we should treat you as our sword and shield from now on. The leader begs the angel to grant them the power to cleanse this world. One of the player informs his leader that they have a message, and the leader shuts him up for disturbing him during this important occasion. The player informs the leader that the World Tree faction has smashed the invasion of 19 servers along with the players belonging to the 2 absolute races. The angel asks his servants if there is any problem. The leader informs him that there is a rumor that non-believers are coming here while causing a mess. The leader of the Mumbai server is thinking that this thing right here is an emissary of God, but he has no news about the World Tree faction. The Mumbai server leader asks the angel about how does he plan on punishing them. The angel emissary says that they will not stop. They will go forth to put every server under their feet and rule over them. The Mumbai server leader is not satisfied with this answer as he asked for a solid plan, but the angel emissary is giving an irrelevant answer. All of a sudden, a gush of wind approaches the angel emissary. Sungwoo appears out of the whirlwind, as he says that he don't get why anyone would believe in an emissary of God who can't even see an inch ahead of him. Sungwoo uses sword/skill. He manages to slash the emissary of God using a few sword strikes. The emissary of God had no idea about Sungwoo, and he asks Sungwoo about his identity. These prove to be his last words as he gets cut down into tiny pieces. The leader of the Mumbai server gets stunned after seeing their savior getting manhandled by Sungwoo. The elite troops of the World Tree faction start chopping up the remaining angels into smithereens. The emissary of God got petrified after dying, and Sungwoo comes to a conclusion that this head of the angels was a hive mind-like system. This one hive mind was controlling a lot of angels. The airships start rounding up the remaining angels into World Tree Net. After rounding them up, they start bombarding the center of the net. The whole sky is littered with high-intensity explosions and the smell of burnt angels. Sungwoo asks the players if these things are supposed to be the messengers of God. They didn't even notice when Sungwoo came here. They are just some monsters needed for the game's storyline. But the leader of the Mumbai server keeps accusing Sungwoo of being the real monster. He informs Sungwoo that there are those chosen by gods who will bring an end to this trial, and Sungwoo made a mistake by killing the emissary of God. Sungwoo grabs him by his neck as he informs him that fools like you can only come up with lame excuses in this situation. You are doing it either to hold power, or you are just choosing the easy way out by submitting to something terrifying. Thanks to that, Sungwoo could choose the solution to this problem without hesitation. With that being said, the World Tree faction members start chopping off the Angel faction players in the Mumbai server like carrots. After some time, Sungwoo gets a notification congratulating him since he has successfully defended Mumbai Battlefield City on the second Indian server. Everyone who chose the struggle option in the server received 100 points. Right now, 20 servers have been successfully defended, which in turn triggered a hidden event. All of a sudden, the sky above them starts to split. An array of light can be seen inside the split sky. A notification pops up informing them that they can now enter the Hall of Angels, which is a hidden stage. This is a hidden quest by the name of Guardian Attack Number 1. It's an objective destruction type quest. Its objective is to destroy the Hall of Angels. Of the rewards include Divinity Rank Up and Special Awakening called Dimensional Devourer quest will be granted. As a guardian of one world, you have finally found a path to the Invader's world. If you enter and destroy the World Seed, the Invader's world will be neutralized, and perhaps you can gain some special authority beyond that. If the Hall of Angels is destroyed, all portals open to the angel race will be closed. Sungwoo just realized that the reward Special Awakening Dimensional Devourer was the title attached to the World Eater. After obtaining it, maybe Sungwoo can become a World Eater as well. A World Eater is a being who devours other worlds to save its own. Sungwoo refuses to take on such a tragic fate, but he needs that power. This path to the angel race's headquarters will bring the humanity one step closer to the ending. After getting prepared, Sungwoo enters the Hall of Angels along with his airships and elite troops. With a flash of light, they get a notification stating that they are entering the Hall of Angels. After reaching the other side, they discover a huge white desert. Sungwoo orders his troops to stay on guard. Spearman Kyung-soo has no idea as to where they should go since the landscape makes it harder to tell directions. Sungwoo tells others that there is a way as he orders Miru to come forward. Sungwoo asks Miru to lend him his strength. Miru uses special rank passive active skill called World Sight. The user gains the eyes to pierce through the world. Using this insight, you can easily overcome all obstacles during exploration. Sub-skill Master Map. It creates a mini-map showing all terrain within a 20-kilometer radius. Along with your real-time location, it disappears after 20 minutes and it has a cooldown of 1 hour. Second sub-skill Maze Nullification. It detects hidden spaces within a 300-meter radius and easily disables absolute grade traps and seals. It has a cooldown of 30 minutes. Sungwoo says that they need a starting point to use the skill and set a direction. If they use it now, all they will get is a blank map. Red Lion uses his skill to inform Sungwoo that there is something in the northeast. He can sense a massive energy that drives this world from there. Spearman Kyung-soo and Hanho compliment Red Lion for being the best support in their team. Meanwhile, Red Lion tells them that combat is his speciality, but in this scenario, his support skills are the best. After moving a bit further in the northeastern direction, they spot something on the ground. There are a lot of angel corpses down there, which can only mean that the angels were fighting something in their own land. Red Lion can sense something that looks like a building in the distance as well. Sungwoo is thinking that this is the best place to use the Mapmaker skill. Sungwoo uses Master Map skill in the area. The map interface makes him feel like he is looking at a mini-map of a game. There is a location marked on the map. This location is called Sacred Cradle. It is owned by the Angel faction, and its purpose is to produce angels. It is currently 18.45 kilometers from their current location. All of a sudden, Spearman Kyung-soo informs others that there is something else over there as well. There is an airship down there, but unlike them, these airships work on the hot air balloon type technology. Hanho says that maybe a server other than the United States came here before us. Meanwhile, Sungwoo is thinking that no ordinary person can invade the heart of the angel race like this. Out of nowhere, a huge blast happens in the direction of the Sacred Cradle. Sungwoo orders all units to move toward the direction of the blast at once. Smoke is coming out of two newly made holes in the Sacred Cradle. There are traces of an attack by something powerful, and the angels are coming out as well. The angels are panicking as if one of their leaders got hit by the enemy. The airships dump a ton of player and monster corpses at the entrance where the angels were coming out from, and the Victor Lich uses corpse explosion on all of those corpses. Victor Lich killed a lot of angels and his power slightly increased. He can now use Sanctuary of the Void. Sungwoo gets a notification stating that he got the power of war from the 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse. He can choose the unit Legion to summon. He can either choose Prisoner Squad, which is currently summoned, or Gigantes, which is available for summon, or the Sealed one, which he cannot summon right now because his rank is too low. Sungwoo is thinking that this Gigantes sounds like a pretty decent summon, and it might come in handy in a few minutes. Two huge angels come out of the Cradle of Angels. They say that worthless and meaningless beings dare to invade our cradle. You are but specks adrift in a giant vortex of fate, floating endlessly, nothing more than mere dust. Sungwoo is thinking if the ones who arrived before them are inside the building or not. The players are afraid at the sight of two angel judges, but Sungwoo tells them to calm down since a lot of things have changed. Sungwoo uses Cheongjun Bow, since it is just the right prescription for big dumb brutes like them. The arrow easily pierces through the barrier and the head of the angel judge in one go. But it turns out that the arrow that got pierced had no effect on the angel judge. The judge informs the lowly crawling things which dare to defy them to get ready for their wrath. Sungwoo is not happy with these results of Cheongjun. Since the arrow just got stuck in the head without doing some real damage, the angels leap towards Sungwoo as they inform him that right now it is their turn. All of a sudden, the Fall of the Sun skill gets activated inside the head of the angel judge. This in turn ends up in a huge explosion. The angel judge dies, and Sungwoo receives a notification stating that he hunted down an angel champion and he got 60 million gold coins for it. The other angel judge gets furious as he gets ready to use a high-intensity skill. Sungwoo tries to use the bowstring of the Cheongjun once again, but he gets a notification stating that the bowstring has used up all of its energy and it won't function for a while. 24 hours are required until the cooldown finishes. All of a sudden, a flash of lightning is seen in the sky. The angel judge gets hit by a huge hailstorm of lightning. It turns out that Han Kang-seok was the one who caused this hailstorm, and there is an unknown female player with him.